Hello everyone, I'm Nathaniel and I'm from obsidianhosting.net. Today I'm bringing you a really easy tutorial on how to use the Obsidian Hosting control panel called Multicraft. So there's a lot of really easy stuff to do on here. Nothing is hard apart from maybe setting up the MySQL database, but even that's pretty easy for people who've done it before. So you're going to load up this screen once you log in, and it's going to have your start, your stop and your restart, pretty basic. Your player slots, you can even show a banner if I open this new tab. There you go, it shows how many players online and what your IP is. So you can upload this to MyStatus if you want, or you can upload it to anywhere that you could put on your website, etc. Then what you want to do is, if you've logged on for the first time, it will default to Minecraft server. You want to put this in a Multicraft bucket, save and restart. It will restart the server and put craft bucket on ready, just so you can upload your plugins. It will also make a plugins file in the files FTP file section, which is located here. Now, if you watch the previous tutorial, you'll see that I used this FTP file access, and I logged in. Sorry, I didn't log in. I logged in on FileZilla. Now, when you go to this screen, you can log in and put your password in, and it will take you to our online FTP, but I'll put a link in the chat just about now, and it will take you to the how to use FileZilla side of it, which is a lot better, I believe. But this is the information that you'll need when you do log in to FileZilla. If I go back now, you'll go back to the main screen. I forgot to mention that it also has CPU usage and the memory usage. Now, if this is maxing out 100% and you want to put in a ticket because your server's lagging, I would recommend looking at this first. And if it's maxing out 100%, that means that you've got a bit of a problem with how many plugins you've got, or how many resources the plugins are using. Also at the bottom here, you can set who can use your server. So basically, moderators at the minute can use your server and they can gain access to it. But you can set this to anyone with no access, guest, user, pretty much anyone. Here is your server visibility. So if you put this to users with roles only, that will mean that anyone who has access to the Multicraft control panel can see your server, and that could potentially bring a few new players to your server if you wish, if you're lucky. If you show advanced options, it has the kick delay of what it will give you players if they are AFK. You can also turn auto saving off, which happens every 5 minutes. And you can, if you want to keep the autosave going on, then you could turn off the world save. I would recommend keeping the autosave, but you can untick this if you wish to get rid of the messages. It will bring up 3 messages in dark grey, so you won't be able to really see it, but it says world saved. It won't produce any lag, I promise. Now up here is your console. You may be using this quite a lot to, if you're not on the server, you can use it to kick people or ban, maybe world whitelist add or whitelist on, etc. Start, stop, restart. And these commands will all work in the console. You've got the chat on the console, nobody's chatted yet, so you can type as much as you want and it will just put it straight into the server. It won't do it because nobody else is online, so it's a bit pointless. You've also got the players. This is a new server, so nobody's logged on yet, but if you logged on, then it will come up with the players, and I believe on another server I just checked had about 3,000 players on. They've been open for 3 days. Yeah, that was quite a big server. If you go to config files, it has all the server settings. So for instance, you can turn game mode to survival or creative when people join, or you can put the difficulty on hardcore. You can also change the server message at the loading screen. You can also turn max build height, pretty much anything you could change on the normal Minecraft build kit server files. So if you go back to the main panel screen and then go to advanced, it has commands that you can run, and you can make up your own commands to type in the chat, or you can type them in the console. There you go, create command, and you can pretty much do anything with it. Like you could type in TNT into the chat and it'll give you loads of TNT. It's up to you really. I'm not going to go into detail with that though yet. I might do another tutorial. Now, also go back to advanced, you've got scheduled tasks. I recommend, if you have a server with us, that you go to a new task and you set a new task to create a backup and have an interval. You can see this here when it loads. There you go. I would call it backup, and then you can set it to the command to create backup, then put it on an interval for every 3 hours, something like that, just so then it will keep 3 backups and then it will delete the last one that it ever made. So if we go back now, and go back to the main panel page, I have the users page. Now if you want, another person can register on our Multicraft, and if you type in their name, they will come up and you'll be able to give them full FTP access to your server. If I go back, we'll go to MySQL database. Now you have the option to create a database. This will create a MySQL database and you'll be able to use it for your server. You have your password, your username, and the host. So what you want to do then is, once you've filled in this information, remember to put the port as 3306 or your database won't work. And it's always 3306, that's the default port, but you still have to put it in a lot of plugins these days. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching the tutorial. I'll put links in the description to our site to subscribe, because it does help us, because we're going to start making a base to update people using the YouTube feed. It won't be as good, but we'll be doing it across all of the social networking sites available. And that's about it. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.